that way I can try and keep up. I got a few videos in the chamber right now. Next week I'm hoping that we could be the week to try and go daily and just keep up with it, you know? With that being said, man, I hope you guys come along for today's journey. Hope you guys are having a great, lovely day. Just remember to thank God because you woke up today and you're allowed to watch this video, which makes you very special. Very, very special. But like, comment, subscribe, man. Let's get into the video. Yay! What is good, YouTube? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Yes, sir, baby. Good morning. How y'all doing today? How we doing today? How we doing? Man, it's been a while since we just had a regular talking video, and because I have almost 2 hours to get to the dump site, I figured why not make today just a talking video for you guys. So if you're looking for any kind of action today, it's not happening. You're not getting it. Forget about it. Now we got a little dumping action. We already got loaded, and we're headed out to the dump site now. I'll probably try to make sure I'm able to catch that for you guys. But I feel like it's been a while since I made this video, and I feel like I should remake this and make you guys or any new viewers go and look for, I guess, my story. But here it is. Welcome you to the channel. It's your boy, Mr. K-Wavy. I am a 26-year-old owner-operator. I do dump trucks strictly. As of right now, I'm looking to expand into other things I have my eyes on. Anything else that you guys should know about me is that I got my CDL at the age of 18. And the way that I was able to find jobs is because I had friends in the area that was already doing dump truck, and I had learned, I didn't know this at the time until after I got my CDL, I had learned that you can't leave the state that you're in, that you reside in, until you're 21 with a CDL. So that being said, it kind of had me like, I don't want it anymore, because like, bro, the whole point of me getting my CDL was to be able to travel the world for free. All I wanted to do was just go around the world driving tractor from stop to stop to stop, see countries and see a whole bunch of different states and everything like that. Like, it was my goal and my dream. After that happened, it felt like a shot in the foot. So I had to figure out another line of work to do, and that's one of my boys doing dump truck. And I'm like, bro, like, what's this? Like, you feel me? Like, you don't leave, you do it, like, you know, home every day, da 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 da. I'm like, all right, bro, listen, I got my CDL, I'm gonna give it a shot. I did my interview. The same day I got my license, I went and did my interview for the job, and I ended up getting it. That's how I ended up being, well, I feel like at the time, I was probably the youngest person on my CDL in Connecticut. Got it at 18, and I was driving plane all up and down 95, 91, Route 8, Route 3, Route 2. Like, out something else to talk about within this one video, but I wanted to make sure I got a video. My damn! Look at 95. 95 is gridlock. Yeah, man, that 95 traffic is no joke. It's probably the same coming back too. That's exactly why I'm jumping on Route 8, because where we are going, we could definitely cut through the other side of Connecticut. And that's what we finna do. Don't do it, my friend. That's tough. But I'm gonna definitely give you guys a little bit more talkings later. I just wanted to come at you guys at that beginning portion of the video and to go from there. Just know that, like I said, I am trying my hardest to stay daily. Not easy, but we'll make something of it, though. I promise. Until I catch you by the next clip. Let's go. Hey. Yes, sir, baby. I figured, I told you guys when I got my CDL. I think it's about time I tell you guys why I got my CDL. I just feel like having you guys give a little story about myself to you guys is pretty good for a video. I don't see why not. But the main reason why I got my CDL is honestly, truthfully, it's because of my dad. My dad's probably been driving truck for about 30 years. My dad's been driving. I want to say I think he's driven everything. I remember when I was younger, he used to pick me up in a tractor trailer sleeper. My dad I think I went with him once or twice when he used to do car hauler. I know he used to run dump truck way back in the day. I think he's done maybe a little bit of flatbed if I'm not mistaken, like some equipment or whatever it is. But pointless to the fact is my dad's been running road for like 30 years. And all I knew was truck growing up. And I knew that, one day I wanted to drive truck. What really kind of stemmed it was this right here. Big stacks, Jake rig. Going through the back roads right now. It's a beautiful scenery through Connecticut. But all of that stuff right there was like, yo, like I feel like I need that in my life. Like, cars are nice, I kind of would love to shift my passion to drifting right now in my life. Like, I want to focus on strictly that only. But drifting requires money, and trucking makes money, so they go hand in hand. Well, with all that being said, it's just like, man, I couldn't see myself doing anything else in life than as a main source of income to trucking. And now that I've been doing it for almost 6-7 years now. I'm at the point where I kind of want to find something else to do, just as like a, like a trial and error. I want to try something else, a different method of work, not something that's not trucking. Pick up my tag. 5 minutes from our destination. Drop back my tag. I don't know if I can run jig over here or not, but these are some steep hills. How I end up over here, and why would they put the sign not at the beginning of where the see? I'm not gonna run no Jake. I feel like I gotta burn my brakes out now. I'm not doing that. caution trucks entering, and then there's a sign that say no through trucks. Honestly, I genuinely think they're confused. They got constructions on. I mean, either which way, I'm classified as construction vehicle, so I'm pretty sure we good either way. Try and bring down these RPM, do a stab rate. Really try not to run a Jake. I don't want to piss nobody off. And I'm not trying to get look, construction zone right there. Oh, y'all rolling, y'all rolling. Alright, man, we running the Jake. Sometimes, man, you just can't help. Do a little bit of left foot braking, start breaking her down. That's all I got for today, truthfully. I'll try to just give you guys a little bit more about myself for those that may not know the story of K-Wave and everything, how I got my license, why I got my license, and how we ended up here. Oh, actually, I lied. I don't even think I told you guys how we ended up as an owner-operator. I guess I could make that the ending of this video then. The status of me becoming an owner-operator all stemmed from when I first got my license and I was going to all these different plants. I met all these great people. I would always tell them, like, yo, like, one day I'm gonna buy your truck, because they've always, and still do, have really nice trucks. And it's always been my dream that, like, you know, have a nice truck. So I used to say jokingly to everybody, like, I'm gonna buy a truck one day, I'm gonna buy a truck one day. And it just so turns out, like, I literally told the person that my truck that I'm in now, I told the guy that I was gonna buy his truck one day. And look how it all ended up turning out to be. I literally ended up buying his truck. And I think it's about 4 years now we've been an owner-operator. We made the switch from driver to owner-operator. Do I regret it? No. Do I wish I had more knowledge on it before getting fully into it? Yes. A lot of things that I'm still learning to this day as a reason to why we don't have truck number 2. You see a lot of guys typically after their first or second year, they start expanding, but me and my jumbled up chaotic brain can't sit still for a second to comprehend the fact of, you know, do what you need to do for what's best for the business. But I guess that's here nor there. That's also learning shit that I gotta take over for myself. But with all that being said, that's kind of my story of how, you know, who I am and how I am and why I became what I am today. Future goals and dreams for those that don't know, I've said it before, I would like to have, not too big, but a small fleet of trucks. And I want to be the company that provides the experience for guys that are fresh out of school and never get the opportunity to go anywhere. I feel like working in a dump truck industry is a perfect place to start. Number one, you're pretty local to your hometown, hoping that, you know, the work is close to you. Number two, you don't have to worry about all the legalities that kind of come with, you know, learning the full OTR experience. But then being a dump truck driver, you are within the mile radius, so you don't have to technically do log. I still do mine just as a means of DOT can see if I would ever get stopped into action for it. They can see what I did the day before, today, kind of keep all my hours tracked, also within my ticket book, because I got to sign out, but also within my driver log, just so that way I can say I did my pre-trip inspection and everything. But you guys don't have to worry about learning the whole hours of service thing and this, that, and the fourth. Coming fresh out of school, you just get the opportunity to drive a truck, go to work, go home, and talk about your experience with your family and everything. And I just feel like that's something that I want to create, a company that, you know, everybody can get their first time, their first experience. So who knows? Hopefully in the future I'll be working with school like Allstate, the one I went to, and then going to schools like Nets and talking as a presentator, saying how we hire non-experienced drivers and everything. So I don't think there could be anything. That was a big dog. I don't even know if y'all heard that, but I couldn't think of anything else that I have left to say for you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this chaotic, jumbled up nonsense of a video, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe to stay tuned for more videos, man. With a team, with a dream, like, comment, subscribe, join the Wave team, and never forget, man, life is like a movie. Keep writing your own script.
Like the right shoe, no dimming. No bumping yourself, dry your face, what the tears. Buckle your belt, tie your lace, what the fears. History we making out. History we making out here. No bumping yourself, dry your face, what the tears. Buckle your belt, tie your lace, what the fears. From a little juvie man stepping out. History moving over, history we making out here.